This is Ambitura. It analyzes your video, finds every scene change, classifies every location, and builds your ambience track list. Drop in any video and it reads the frame rate automatically. Give it a short description of the video. The more specific you are, the better the AI classifies your scenes. Or let the local AI refine your prompts. It will rewrite into something more specific. Set the genre and the start timecode of your session. Timecode can be changed after analysis or before export. You can select the film's subgenres. There are 3 ways to analyze. Essential gives you scene boundaries and shot types. Costs 1 credit. Pro adds named location like kitchen, rooftop, hospital, and costs 2 credits. Complete is all of that, plus matched ambiances from your library. It costs 3 credits. Local AI runs entirely on your machine. Toggle exactly what you need, no data leaves your computer. Choose quick cuts if you want to just find every edit point. No classification, pure speed. Here, you can access the Library Manager. The Library Manager is where you point Ambitura at your sound effects library. You can add folders, connect Soundly, SoundMiner, or Basshead, or use the built-in starter library with more than 100 Creative Commons recordings across 60 locations. You can reinstall it and download if you don't have it, or you did not install it at first. To add sources, simply add the folder pointing at the database of the chosen library. You can add folder of your own to be indexed and create the database using Ambitura. Here you have the Match Ambience button. It can run locally and exploring the starter library, or you can use the Cloud AI to query through your local library. You can rematch at any time after reviewing and editing your scenes. To start analyzing your video, choose which mode you prefer and click Analyze. Once pressed, you will be prompted to choose which analysis depth you want. You can check this box to remember your choice for future analyses. Here, you're presented with a credit count that will cost you credit once you press Analyze. That's it. Now it's done. The recommended workflow is to review and edit your results first, then match ambience once you're happy with the locations. Click on any scene and the video jumps right there. The overlay shows the current scene, location, interior or exterior, day or night, right on the video as it plays. Every scene shows up on the timeline color-coded by location category. Domestic is purple, nature is green, urban is gray. The structure of the whole film at a glance. These dots are also connected to the scenes. When you press one, it jumps right to the point of the cut. The A/B preview shows a timeline with ambiances lanes, showing ambience coverage from start to finish. You can switch here between a summarized view, where the scenes are collapsed with cuts included, to a detailed view that shows every cut as its own. For example, here we have 2 car interiors, one looking outwards and one inwards. In summary mode, it's the same. Car interior, meaning same acoustic place. Here you can decide which columns to see, and we can review what the source actually said. Here we have the residential area tagged as the location. Let's see what the source said. By clicking, it opens up what the reasoning was. You can easily adjust what you see here in the columns, either right-clicking or using the 3 dots. To change a location, simply click on the location and you will have locations presented, or you can search manually. By double-clicking, it changes the location. You can change interior or exterior using the drop-down. Same with day or night. Everything is editable inline. You can disable scenes by simply pressing them. This way, it gets ignored and the timeline refreshes for your future export. If you're missing a scene, you can simply get to the timeline, press Add at Playhead where you stand. That would prompt you to insert the location. You can also delete them by right-clicking, Delete Scene, pressing Delete Selected if you want several markers removed or just the one. You can press Delete or Backspace. You would have to confirm, and you can choose not to ask again for a smooth editing flow. You can also press Ctrl-Z and have the last action redone. Every edit is tracked. You can undo, redo with no problem. Every correction fits back into the learning system. The AI gets smarter every session. Once you're done with reviewing your markers and locations, press Match Ambience. You can choose whether to do it with a cloud or with your local AI. When matching ambience, I'll be using 1 credit to use the cloud AI to query through my database and find the best matches. It matches on location, time of day, and whether you're inside or outside. Here we can toggle the ambience preview. By clicking, it enables it. Here you have the volume mixer to control how much you want to hear it. For example, this way we can monitor what we're hearing and what will be placed in the export. You can also mix between the original and ambience, enabling or disabling. Here you have the master volume. You can mute all or enable and decide how much of the volume gets out. Here's where it pays off. Pushing directly into a running Pro Tools session. Pressing here, push to Pro Tools. Here we have the structure. You can choose scope, ambience tracks, labels, and the default track volume. The preview shows exactly what you'll get. Let's say I want to add a shot type, I just press it and it's added instantly. If I want to see the main category, I can press here. I can easily drag and drop them where I want. If I want the scene to be last or location first, here in the preview you can see how it will be like. You can choose a separator. This way it will look like this in the markers dropped. You can choose to include ambience track, and that way the ambiences that were matched will be included and sent to Pro Tools. Here you can choose how much volume you want. When pressing push, it will push directly into an open Pro Tools session. Let's see. Now here's where it pays off. Pushing directly into a running Pro Tools session. As you can see, this is all happening in real time. The clips are copied and then edited automatically to fit exactly where it needs to land. There they are. Every marker on the timeline, every ambience placed correctly. It's the correct timecode, name, and color-coded by location. As you can see, it placed everything exactly at its frame. I'm moving 1 frame backwards. Now let's check the second marker. As you can see, it is perfectly timed. Not only that, but also the crossfades are perfect. Each and every scene change gets a crossfade. It's marked correctly and is having abbreviated marker names in order to fit. Let's look at the marker panel. Here you can see everything is commented. Even though the names can be short, the comments hold all the rest of the information. It's color-coded by location category. The volume fader was adjusted exactly how I set it in the export panel. Also, for convenience and more immersive sound, picks both mono and stereo files and places them together. If you're sharing sessions or working with a mixer, export as AAF, markers and ambience audio embedded inside. Import it to any Pro Tools session or any program that accepts AAF format. Here is where you can export it as AAF, an Excel sheet document, push to Pro Tools. If you have DaVinci Resolve Studio, you can push it directly, or you can export as EDL. In Premiere, you can also push to an open sequence or export as XML file. In Cubase or Nuendo, you can export as CSV or as EDL, matching accepted format. In this window here is the batch queue. You can drop as many videos as you like and analyze several of them. When you click them, you see their markers. Since this wasn't analyzed, it's queued. While I change here, I can see the markers. You can use it to run several videos at once. Everything in this program is auto-saved right alongside your video file. Close and reopen anytime. Markers, corrections, ambience placements, all exactly where you left them. Nothing is ever lost. AI scene detection, location classification, ambience matching and one-click exports to Pro Tools, Resolve, Premiere, Cubase, Nuendo, built for editors and sound designers. This is Ambitura.